guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I am so excited to be announcing a Christmas readathon. It is officially Christmas time and I am so excited. This is the time of year when I just thrive. I am happy, I am joyful, so we are pumped. So like I said, I am helping co-host a Christmas readathon called the Cinematic Countdown to Christmas. This will take place from December 18th to December 25th. So it is counting down the days to Christmas, and we came up with some prompts that are all based on Christmas movies. So like I said, all of the prompts are based off of classic Christmas movies. And so there are two paths that you can pick, so two teams. There is the naughty and the nice team. So each team will have a prompt from each movie. So let me tell you who the co-hosts are, who the corresponding movie went with, all that jazz. So Sarah came up with the prompts for A Christmas Story. Amanda had The Polar Express. I had Elf, which is one of my all-time favorite movies. I watch it multiple times every year. Nicole had Home Alone. Rachel had The Princess Switch. Sahar had The Grinch. And Em had Christmas with the Kranks. Like I said, each host came up with our own prompts for those movies, a naughty and a nice, and they are based off of quotes from those movies. So I will go ahead and put a picture of the little roadmap here. Like I said, you can pick the team you want to be on, team naughty or team nice. The prompts do change for those, and so based off of whatever team you would like to be on, you just follow the little map. You don't have to go in order or anything, but just to fulfill all of the prompts. You can double up on prompts. I think that we decided at the end to submit your points through the Google form, which I'll link down below. You just go based off of the pages that you read. And so if you have a book that fulfills multiple prompts, you can include it. However, if you decide that you want to read multiple books and read more pages for your team, go for it. So I'm going to go ahead and read off some of the prompts. I'm going to break them down by movie just because I think that would be easier for quotes in my mind. First off is Christmas with the Kranks. So the nice prompt is based off of the quotes. I think you could use an umbrella, which the prompt for that is read a book where the characters get caught in the snow or the rain. And then the nice prompt is finish your pasta, read a book with spice. Next up is Elf, and I decided to use the quote for the naughty quote, but the children love the books. But the children love the books. But for that one is read a middle grade book, so any middle grade book will work for that prompt. And then nice is the quote, Buddy the Elf, what's your favorite color?
Buddy the Elf, what's your favorite color?
And for this one, I picked read a book that has your favorite color on the cover. So I thought that would be pretty easy, hopefully, fingers crossed. Hopefully you don't have some crazy favorite color that's just impossible to find. So next up is The Grinch, and the naughty prompt is based off of the quote, if I bumped the loathing to 9, I'd have time to lay in bed, stare at the ceiling, and sip slowly into madness. Relatable. But for this one, it is read a book with an isolated setting or character. And then the nice prompt is based off of the quote, no one should be alone on Christmas, which is the prompt, read a book with an uplifting character. Next is The Princess Switch. And the naughty quote is, I want to be you, I want to switch places with you. So the prompt is read a book that shares a word in its title with a previous book you read. And the nice prompt is based off of the quote, life is what happens when you're busy making other plans. Read a TBR veteran. So a book that has been just sitting on your TBR that you really need to get to. Next up is Home Alone, and the naughty prompt is based off of the quote, we're the wet bandits, read a book in your collection that you've been putting off due to lack of interest in the cover or synopsis. So if something has been putting you off about the book and that's why you're not reading it, go for it. And then the nice prompt is, I can't be a wimp, I'm the man of the house. Read a book where a battle or conflict is fought with intelligence rather than physical strength. So another really cool prompt. The other co-hosts came up with such creative prompts, so I am really excited to see everybody's TBRs and what everyone's reading. Next, we have A Christmas Story. So the naughty prompt is based off of the quote, fragile, and Sarah, it was so cute. She wrote, I triple dog dare ya to read a book that will make you fragile, aka a book that might make you cry and or give you the feels. So if there is a book that you think will just either make your heart flutter, your just heart fragile and sad, anything like that, that is the perfect prompt for you. And then the nice prompt is, you'll shoot your eye out. Read a book with a grumpy or pessimistic character. Finally, it's the Polar Express. So the naughty prompt is, at one point, all of my friends could hear the bell, but as years passed, it fell silent for all of them. Read a book that features a significant change for your character. For example, growing up, betrayal, breakup, anything like that. And then the nice prompt is, seeing is believing, but sometimes the most real things in the world are the things we cannot see. Read a book with fantasy or magical realism elements. I am so excited for all of those prompts. I just think that it is going to be so much fun, and I kind of got my tentative TBR together today, so I am really excited to finally get to these books. And this readathon is actually right when it'll be happening, when my Christmas break starts, so I'm very excited to not be working during most of this readathon. I think, fingers crossed, that I will have time to read and enjoy all of the Christmas festivities that will be taking place during this readathon. And each team will have a group book as well. So the naughty team book is Rock, Paper, Scissors by Alice Feeney, and the nice group book will be The Holiday Swap by Maggie Knox. Those are two books that you can incorporate into your TBR. You can include them in your prompts. They can count for that, so it should be fun. And if you finish all of the prompts, you can actually get bonus points for your team by doing different holiday activities. So these activities are actually, I'm just gonna read. I've been reading off of my computer this whole time, so we're just gonna keep up with the chaotic energy here. So you can earn bonus points for making a gingerbread house, cosplaying a character with festive spirit, like a character wearing a Santa hat or something like that. Watching any of the movies included in the readathon, I will definitely be doing that. Posting a Christmas readathon TBR on any social media. Posting a picture of your current read for the readathon and declare your team on social media. And then reading the group book. So that is a way you can just earn some extra bonus points if you're feeling extra festive. So another really exciting thing we're doing in this readathon is a giveaway. We'll be picking a random person participating in this readathon to win a book of your choice up to $20. So that is really exciting. Now I will go over my kind of iffy, probably not gonna happen TBR for this readathon. I tried to be a little realistic about it, but I tend to set very lofty goals for myself during readathons that I never finish them. So for Team Nice, the first prompt is read a book with a grumpy or pessimistic character. That was the prompt for A Christmas Story. And I think I'm going to try to read Window Shopping by Tessa Bailey. This is a holiday romance, and so I've heard some mixed reviews on it, but I would like to read it. I think that would be very fitting for the holiday season. Next, read a book with fantasy or magical realism elements. This was the prompt for the Polar Express. This is one that I'm nervous about. It is From Blood and Ash by Jennifer L. Armentrout. It's very long, but it is the fan row book club pick for November and December, I think, are the months that it's for. But if you don't know what the fan row book club is, that is Sahar's book club. So if you haven't checked it out. You definitely should. She hosts live shows here on YouTube, and two of the hosts are actually going to be in the live show, Sahar and Amanda. So quick plug for them. So I'm definitely wanting to read that in December, especially when I'm off, since it is a thicker book, but reading multiple books along with that one in a week seems a little hectic, but we're gonna try. Next is read a book that has your favorite color on the cover. That was the prompt for Elf, and my favorite color is actually yellow. So I went with 10 Blind Dates by Ashley Elston. It has some, you know, gold, yellowish feels on the cover, so I thought that that would be fitting. Plus, I think it takes place during Christmas. I think her blind dates are all during the Christmas season, so hopefully, if that's not true, maybe I'll change it. But as of now, that's what I think it is. All right, next is read a book with an uplifting character. And this was the prompt for the Grinch. And so I thought that Window Shopping by Tessa Bailey could also fit this prompt because I heard that it's very grumpy sunshine. Bless you, Ellie. Which I didn't explain during the pessimistic character. So the girl is apparently like the very grumpy one, and then the guy is the happy, uplifting one. Next is read a book where a battle or conflict is fought with intelligence rather than physical strength. So that was the prompt for Home Alone, and I went with The Holiday Swap by Maggie Knox, which is the group book. In this book, an accident occurs and then they switch places, or she switches places. I'm not 100% sure on the whole switching places, who does it, what happens, but I know that there is a little plan that they come up with, and so they're resolving that conflict by using, you know, the brain power. So I thought that that would be a good fit for that one. Next is read a book with spice, and I think that this could work. Honestly, I think it could work for From Blood and Ash. I'm gonna feel silly if that's not true, but I'm pretty sure it is. And then also it could work for Window Shopping because Tessa Bailey is a pretty spicy author. But for this one, I actually included From Luke Off with Love because I really want to read that. Oh, by Mariana Zapata. I have had that for about 2 years now. Hey, Ellie. I've had it for about 2 years now, and I just haven't read it yet. So this is the perfect opportunity to. It's an ice skating romance. I think it's enemies to lovers. Slow burn. Mariana Zapata does a lot of slow burn, so I actually haven't read a Mariana Zapata yet, so it's on the TBR. The prompt right after that is read a TBR veteran. So From Luke Off with Love has been on my TBR, I think, for the past 2 years, every Christmas season, anytime I think I'm gonna read it, and I just don't. So this will be the year, hopefully, fingers crossed. So I've been talking for a very long time, but I don't even know if I said everything correctly. So make sure to check the description down below for the other co-hosts, the Google Docs where you can submit your points, the Discord, all of that jazz. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm so excited for this Christmas season and to help host this readathon with some awesome co-hosts. It's going to be a blast. So comment down below if you are participating, what your favorite Christmas movies are, and what book is #1 on your Christmas TBR this year, because I would love to know what holiday books you are reading. Again, thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to watch the other announcement videos from my co-host down below, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.